morning you guys, it's Karen and I'm here to talk about brain games for dogs, and I thought I would do this as a kind of series, so in each video I will give you a new brain game that you can try with your dog. So these involve treats and toys or DIY things that you might have around the house. I've done a few of these already, so treats in boxes, treats in sheets, things like that. But these are kind of other ideas I've had because I feel like I have to be pretty creative to keep Watson entertained and to keep his mind going. You know, once he knows how to get something, it's not something I could then use every day. So I rotate. I've got about a 2-week rotation, so I've probably got about 10 to 15 items that I can tell you about. Some of them are just using toys that I've specifically bought for the purpose of putting treats in them for him to find. Some of them I add a bit of a creative twist on, and some I've just made from household items. So today I'm showing you some toys that I have bought which are just toys but can also be used as brain games, and so I wanted to make you aware of that if, like me, you have a dog that is not really interested in toys. Watson does play with, I can't say play with toys, he never will sit and squeak a toy or anything like that. He did when he was a puppy, but not now. But what he will do is have a game of tug with myself or my husband after his evening walk. That's the only time he'll play, and it's not every single day, it's just when the mood takes him. And he is a destroyer at that time. So the things that we use for tug toys is I buy bunches of headbands, I've bought some elastic and we just use that. It's, if I bought him, say like this, a soft toy, well this is his actually, he would just destroy it. But the funny thing is, this toy is one of the things that I'm going to show you afterwards that you can use as a brain trained toy, and he hasn't destroyed it. It seems to be once I put treats in it, he concentrates on getting the treats and doesn't necessarily destroy the toys. So let me show you. The first thing is this. This is just a crinkly ball. So I did originally buy this thinking maybe this will work for Watson because, you know, he's so fussy. People have told me it's about finding the right toy for them, and maybe they don't like squeaks, maybe they like crinkles, maybe they like bottles that make a noise, you know, that kind of thing. And so I bought this to see if he would like it, but he just wasn't interested. And then I realised all these little bits and I thought, oh, you know, I could use this as a toy. And so I cut up a duck fillet and stuck it in there and left it with him, and it worked. So I went ahead and had a look on Amazon to see if there was other things I could buy. I only got these two in this last couple of weeks. The first one is this cute little turtle, and these are all inexpensive toys. They're not, you know, the prices that you would pay going into Pets at Home, but this also has little crinkles on it. So if, like most dogs, you have a dog that likes toys, they'll probably enjoy it as a toy as well. So it's got crinkly. I don't know if that's squeaky, no. And then it's just a rubber bit around. It's not a squeaky inside either, it's just a bit crinkly in there as well. But again, it's somewhere where you can put treats in, you can stick bits of treats in, and they will take time to find them. And I used this one last night, I've got footage of it for you. I used all three of them actually just to so that I could demonstrate how they work. So I'll link that one for you. And then there is this one, I think this is absolutely brilliant. This is a little, what is he? Squirrel? I don't know what he is. Beaver. Is he a beaver? I don't know. Anyway, his little cover, if you like, is a crinkly. So again, dogs that like toys will probably enjoy that. But the idea with this is just that you put all of the arms and legs and head into this little cage. And I've showed you cage toys before, actually. I do use cage toys for treats. And so you can tuck everything in there. And then the dogs that like toys will spend their time pulling this out from here. So that in itself is a brain game. But Watson would just go up to this and do nothing if there was no scent in it, if he didn't think there was treats in it. So I, of course, made sure I pushed lots of treats in here. He wasn't quite as interested in this one as with these other two because I had put his kibble in here. I did put a couple of bits of duck treats in here, which I think is why he went it and he just left the kibble. He has to be really, really hungry to actually use his kibble. But again, most dogs will work to get their kibble even, you know. And so this one was really good because every time they pull something out, normally a little treat will fall out. You know, if you push them right in between and then put the arm in on top of it. So that's those three toys. Like I said, this one is also, I use, it's not quite as good, but any of these that have got an opening at the back. So this one has got a different sound, which is why I got it, to see if Watson would like it. As a toy he's not interested, but I thought that's okay because there is a little slot at the back there that I can put some treats in. And you can get ones like this that have got like a crinkly bottle in them and they've got an opening at the back. Just put a few treats in there and it takes them ages to get, you know, to get to the treats. So that's everything for today. One thing I do want to mention is that you will see with Watson, he gets through these pretty quickly. There's two reasons for that. One is he is used to these type of treats, and so, you know, he does this type of brain training every day. The other thing is that is just Watson. There are so many things in the world, from treat games to brain games to long-lasting chews, and things that have been suggested to me that people tell me last their dogs for 40 minutes to an hour. Watson is very, very impatient, and if he can't get something pretty quickly, he won't spend a long time working on it. So this does occupy him enough. But if, for example, a treat slipped down there and he couldn't get to it, he would just leave it. He's not food motivated enough to keep on. So the more your dog is food motivated, the longer it will take them. And, you know, if they're not used to it, it'll probably take them longer as well. So I will link these three for you. This one I got from Pets at Home, but these three were from Amazon. These would be great as Christmas presents for your dog as well, because imagine you can wrap these up and put little treats in them so that they can open the present and then get on with a little game. That would be really lovely for them. So I hope that you found that useful. Let me know what your favourite brain game is for your dog, and I will